Fuck me. Fucking look at the fuck me. How muddy it is over here. I'm glad I got my fucking wellies on, I'll tell you that. Wait a minute, there's a little bridge here. A rudimentary homemade fucking bridge. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Anyway. Splash, splash, splash. Lovely old job. Right, quick lunch break. Blast over the local golf course. I haven't been out for about a week or so. It's been a little while. And yeah, as the sun was shining this morning, and it wasn't raining, I thought I'd have a quick ramble over the golf course. See what we can find to eat, obviously, as always. As always. That's what I always say, innit? So, hang on. This is the direction which I'm going. It's got a nice long walkway up here. The golf course is just over there. It's obviously getting a little bit colder all the time now. I don't think we've had a first frost yet. Normally when we get our first sort of proper frost, that's when your chances of finding, you know, like any of your late autumn species, that the chance of actually finding them once you've had a frost diminishes quite significantly. It's pretty much a given that after it gets frosty, that's them done for, and it's winter species only after that. So there's still a chance. I don't think we've had a frost, so still a chance we can find something, some autumn hangovers. But in my mind today, what I'm hoping to find are wood bluets. I mean, there's other bluets here as well. I'm sure I found sordid bluet here before as well. And I did have someone try and tell me before that the wood bluets I found are actually field bluets, but they definitely weren't. I'm absolutely positive. So yeah, wood bluets, also known as Lepista nuda, are really good. They're probably the best winter mushroom to find, really, apart from winter chanterelles, which are fucking brilliant. Bluets are really nice, really good. Fairly easy to identify as well. There's only one other mushroom you really need to sort of watch out for when looking for those, and that's Cortonaria species. I think bruising wedcap is one. But anyway, I'll let you know how I go. I've come to my favoured spot for wood bluets to see if there's any growing yet. So let's just have a little hunt around while we're here. Where's a shaggy parasol there? That's not what I'm after. You can see in here we've got lots of these, which I think are tawny funnels, which I believe are edible, but they're a bit shit, so they're not much cop, so we just fucking ignore them, to be honest. So if we come around here, just keep our eyes open.
Yeah. A shower and that, and bathroom upstairs, like going, and they take pictures after you see them, they find some of the stuff as well.
No, there's fuck all of them at the moment, which is weird, because I found those field bluets yesterday, just up the road there. But no wood bluets yet, which is unusual. I would normally have expected to have found them by now, but anyway, there's a couple of other bits in here. Some of these tawny funnels still, and there's this chunky guy here, which looks to me like Clitocybe nebularis, or the clouded agaric or clouded funnel. Supposedly edible, sort of, but it's a bit of a grey area, so we tend to leave those alone. But yeah, shame. Really fancied getting some wood bluets today as well to go with the field bluets. I could have had a nice little fry up later. Never mind. It's not to be. Just walking past this part of the trail here, just looked in and saw some of this stuff here. Now this is a really quite cool and really very beautiful fungus. That's called Romaria stricta, or the upright coral. And when it does pop up, it does pop up everywhere. So there's loads of it around here. Little bits and bobs here and there's a few sort of dried out bits over there, but yeah, I mean, look at these, they're just stunning. Yeah, there you go, upright coral. Not edible, but really nice to see nonetheless. What we've got here is an old Rhodotus palmatus wrinkled peach. I did say that I've found these here before, and they're quite uncommon, so it's a cool find. I'm going to leave that alone because they're not edible anyway. But yeah, that is one of the wrinkled peaches. That's pretty fucking cool, right? Oh, and yeah, loads of jelly is. These ones turn into like proper slimy jelly. Look at these, disgusting. But yeah, these are all good. See these boys out and about, grab hold of them and grab them. Chuck them in your bag. I've still got plenty, so I'm not overly worried, but yeah, good edibles like I said before. But yeah, always cut them up, slice them up a bit before you put in the frying pan, otherwise they will explode all over you. Loads of golfers out today. Fucking lazy bastards, eh? Got no job to go to. Most of them are way too young to be retired. Well, whatever. Oh, hello Mr. Magpie. Hope your wife is fine. Superstitious bollocks. We still do it, don't we? So, anyway, not looking too good over here for mushrooms today. Even the fucking winter species haven't even turned up yet. So a bit of a no man's land between autumn and winter, I guess. It's kind of out of one, having a little break, and then hopefully before too long we'll get the bluets popping up, because I do like to find them. But yeah, none yet. It's a bit of a shame, but still, it's been a nice walk regardless. So I'm not too upset. Not really, I promise. Yeah, what's this over here? I just seen something that's been. Oh, it's a massive fucking rotten old agaric. Oh, look at the size of that. Probably a horse mushroom, I guess. It's fucking huge. That's a shame. That would have been a great one at some point. Alright, there you are. Fucking size of it. Stinky old thing. Anyway, not one for the table today. So, we continue. Keep your eyes to the ground. You never know what you're going to find. I suppose it's been a funny season. I've said it before, but it's been a weird one. Can't really call how it's going to go, you know, from one day to the next. So yeah, you just got to try, just be out there, because if you ain't out there, you ain't going to find nothing. anything anyway, are you? So, just, yeah, still make sure you get out there. Get that fresh air, keep your mind active, keep your body active. I know it gets colder, and it gets more tempting to just stay cozied up indoors. Especially if you don't have a dog like me. You know, the dog's always a good excuse to get out, but when you haven't got one, you need to really push yourself sometimes to get out there. But yeah, make sure you do though, because it's good for you, and you don't end up going nuts, do you, really? Anyway, I just spotted this guy here. Guaranteed to be a fucking yellow stainer. Guaranteed. I reckon with that thin, skinny stem. Give it a scrape. Does it turn yellow? Sort of does, but it's a bit old now. I'm not really sure. It smells fucking horrible, so yeah, I think that probably is a yellow stainer. Oh well, not a very productive day today, boys and girls. There's some more dotted around in there, but look, there's one here as well, but I can't. There's no point even fucking looking at these. I mean, yeah, I tend to find that skinny stem quite a good indicator of yellow stainers, because obviously superficially, I think I said it in another video, I'm always repeating myself, I'm such an old bonehead, but yeah, superficially they're very similar to, well, a lot of the other agarics really, so you do have to use your nose, do the old scratch test. If it turns yellow, if it smells like an old medicine cupboard instead of, you know, what you're looking for with agarics is like a nice, either an almond sort of smell, which you'll get with the Prince, certainly, Agaricus augustus, which is basically that's the best one, that's the best agaric mushroom, it's fucking delicious. Or like aniseedy smell that you'll get with Agaricus arvensis, the horse mushroom. And field mushrooms, Agaricus campestris, absolutely banging mushroom, so good, so good. And they just smell nicely mushroomy. No yellow staining on those at all, so they're quite easy to tell. But yeah, anyway, I was hoping there might have been some fucking poplar field caps down here as well, but there's fuck all out today. This is bollocks, really. Yeah. We tried and tested spots. Just going to go over here because there were some oysters here not so long ago. And I know they sometimes come up a second time at least, sometimes more in the same spots, so is it worth a look? Nah, fuck it isn't. They're growing on this birch log here, although I don't know what, where's the fucking camera? Oh, stupid piece of shit. I don't know what this sort of white fungus is there. I don't think that's the start of any more oysters anyway, but they were all sprouting out of that log, and I had a couple of those to eat. That was alright, you know. Some rotten old agaric there, probably a wood mushroom possibly. That's a heap of shit. Anyway, don't give up, alright? Don't listen to me moaning on about how I can't find nothing. You just need to pick the right space. And to be honest, although this area does provide mushrooms, you know, regularly, and you do get some good ones here. It's not the best. We're not in the best place, really. You need some ancient fucking woodland and stuff. So yeah, bear that in mind when you're looking for a potential venue. I'm being shouted at by a squirrel. They're so gobby, aren't they? Anyway, just thought I'd show you this quickly. I'm sure I've shown you these before, but they're endlessly fucking cool. These are the candle snuff fungus. Forget the proper name as usual. Sure, it's like Xylaria something or other with an X. But yeah, it's the first time I've actually seen those here at this location as well. This is my local golf course. Yeah, it's usually pretty good for mushrooms in various kinds, but yeah, it just seems this year's been sort of extra special, really, with regards to a lot of things. But yeah, there we go, candle snuff, non-edible, but still cool as fuck. So another one to keep your eye out for. All right, this little fella is Lacaria lacata, the deceiver, and he's edible. There's another one here, and they're called the deceiver because they tend to just have, there's no standard way that they grow and look. I mean, there's certain things to look for, like you see the stem is kind of, it's got like a slight twist to it, looks kind of fibrous, generally has that sort of depression in the top there. There's probably a technical term for that which I don't fucking remember at this point in time. But these are edible and they're actually not too bad. They're not amazing, but they work quite well as something to bulk out a mushroom dish if you've got something else and you need to bulk it up, and they're quite good for that. They're decent texture, the flavour's not too bad. But in terms of the name, so the deceiver, which, yeah, so they can look all kind of different ways. See, when they're small, you know, they're quite rounded at the top. You know, this one's quite slender stem, and as they get bigger, you got this one which looks completely different. I mean, it's got the same sort of colour, but it's got that depression in the top. It's all twisted, and you know, it gets a bit chunky. And then as they get older still, you know, look at this one. I mean, they all just look so different, and that's why they're called a deceiver, because you can easily be deceived into potentially thinking there's something else. And I've just found something over here, actually, which I've only just fucking noticed, because have I lost it? Oh no, there it is. Here's another one here, and that's got a little mutation on the top, and that's called a rose comb mutation, I think. I'm happy to be corrected if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a rose comb mutation. And there's some sort of other smaller ones here, and even a little tiny baby one here. He's only about 10mm across. But yeah, this has always been quite a good spot for deceivers around here. It's all kind of, you know, unimproved grass, heath, sort of heathland. Just, yeah, a bit scraggly really, but you do often get quite a few of those around here around this time. Not so many of the amethyst deceivers, which are more or less the same. It's just that they're fucking purple instead of tawny browny orange. You do get them here, but not so many as the brown ones, the standard deceivers. Now, usually get a few under this tree here. Yeah, you might just be able to make, there's a couple out there that have gone a bit crazy. There's a couple here as well. Yeah, some of them are massive. I mean, you know, normally they're quite a small little mushroom, but they do, on occasion, get pretty chunky. I just saw one, now I've bloody lost it. Fucking, it's just a story of my life, really. Oh yeah, well done. Oh yeah, look, just down there. That's a good 3 inches or so across, that one. It's quite a nice big one there. And these two, I mean, they're so pretty. They really are a lovely looking mushroom. But I'm not going to pick any today because quite frankly, I just can't be arsed. Under here, look at this one. I mean, you can see where they're all so different. Like the cap, look at the cap on this one, it's beautiful. There's pleats, and you know, other ones might be smooth. But yeah, fucking state of that one. It's like it's exploded. Perhaps it did. There's some more here. So yeah, and you can see they're quite well camouflaged as well amongst the leaf litter. So it's one of those ones where if you find one, then start looking around because you'll almost guarantee to find more. They never grow singly, really, deceivers. But anyway, here you go. I hope that was thrilling for you. Anyway, I'm going to make my way out of here now because I'm getting my feet are getting a bit chilly now. I should have put an extra pair of socks on. These wellies aren't very thermal, unfortunately. But yes, there we go. Not much for the table today. In fact, I'm coming away with absolutely nothing. I can't go over there onto the golf course, which is a shame because in amongst those trees in the middle, I found some really nice poplar field caps there before. Obviously under poplar trees over there, which is, you know, not surprising, I suppose. But yeah, they're a really great one. If you can find poplar field caps, they're a really, really nice edible mushroom. Agrocybe, cyclo something, or I forget now. One of the agrocybe species anyway. Agro obviously meaning field, cybe meaning some other shit. And yeah, but very popular in Italy. Italians really like those. They're called pioppinos or pioppinis in Italian. But yeah, always one worth keeping an eye out for, because also they tend to grow sort of throughout the year. They're not sort of restricted to a certain season too rigidly. So another one that's worthy of keeping your fucking peepers open for. I'm going to fall over. Hang on a minute. Right, we'll just watch where I'm going. Jesus Christ. Fucking quagmire over here today. Still, fresh air and exercise. Fresh air and exercise. Fresh air and exercise. Keep telling yourself it's all good for you. Right, over the crest of the hill. And I'm going to click the video off. So, yeah, unless I find something else, it's the last you'll see from me, you fuckers. Look at all this shit. Have a quick butchers. I'd say that's definitely a sterium, but I don't know if it's the incredible hairy curtain cresta or not. I don't think it is. I can't see any like hairy bits on there, but like I say, I'm no expert. I'm just out here living the fucking dream. Amazing. It's always when you're just on your way out of somewhere that you start finding all the fucking giants. Some of these like jelly ears on here, look, they're massive compared to my hand. That's a great big flappy Dumbo here, that one. Come around this side. There's tons of them. Huge, great big ones. Amazing. So cool to see. And don't forget, you can eat those fuckers. So, yeah, give them a go. I've already got shitloads, so I'm going to leave these alone. But, yeah, I recommend you give them a go. Otherwise, you're just like a massive... Lots more clouded agarics down here as well. And these there's some pretty big ones here. But I've just found this one. I thought it was a bit cool. And it's got a rose comb mutation on it. I think I showed one of those on a deceiver as well. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool when you see that. It's fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah, you don't see that very often. Every now and again, but yeah, that's called the rose comb mutation. But there you go. Fucking thrilling, or what? Well, as luck would have it, did find something else. These are shaggy ink caps, and they've already been knocked over. I don't know who by. But do you know what? I'm going to grab them, because even if I don't eat them, although they are very good eating, but you've got to eat them the day you find them before they start turning into like an inky black mess. And they do degrade really quickly. So yeah, I'm going to bag those, and yeah, if I don't eat them, I'll let them deliquesce down into ink. Perhaps I'll add it to the other ink I've still got from the common ink caps that I let deliquesce a few weeks back. But yeah, there you go. But these are only baby ones, really. They haven't even opened up yet. They're also called lawyer's wig mushroom. You can sort of see the way the curly hair kind of flicks off like that, you see. But yeah, they're good.